Good evening, good evening. It's been a while. Hey! Hey! Told ya.
Since last time, I haven't been getting time to do all this life and all that.
Hello, hello, hello. How is
Hey,
everything?
how are you?
Great. And you?
Long time, long time, long time, long time.
Long
Since
time.
last time I've been, since last time we did since last time when we did
And IG
a
Live.
meeting. Yeah. I haven't been live since. Yo, I've been caught
I
up.
see you've
What
been
have you
busy.
been? What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Still building up my business, building up my skills, until I
Ne?
become the best. Yeah?
I saw. Okay. I think I see. I saw today you were interviewing this other guy. What is his name? I don't even. I was passing by.
Well,
What do you have for us today?
I saw you. I saw
What,
you.
what do you have for us? I think you should give my people some motivation before I get them. To share with what I want to share with them. Yeah.
Sure. Have I ever given you the message on giving up before?
No, you haven't.
Why you have? Okay, let me
Just
take
give
it again.
them.
Now, today is not motivation. Today is truth. I want to give everyone truth. I want to give everyone something that they should take home today. Now, I know many speakers, many people, they always say this word, don't give up. But I tell you that word is not the truth. You see, in life, I've learned one thing from my mentor. His name is Olakule Shoye, one of the greatest speakers in the whole of Nigeria. He said one thing. He said, sacrifice is what will make you great. Well, don't give up. I'll tell you how. In life, sometimes we have to give up. And before you start thinking I'm being negative, let me explain. When I say give up, I mean you have to give up sometimes on a behavior, give up on an environment, give up on a relationship, give up on a particular way of thinking for you to move forward. Because that thing that is holding you back is what you need to give up so you can move forward in life. Hard work will make you successful, but only sacrifice will make you great. There are things you have to give up to move forward in life. Give up on a past behavior, give up on a past habit, give up on an addiction, give up on a relationship, give
Look.
up on a
Okay.
friend, and even sometimes give up
Listen.
on an idea.
Wait. Sorry to cut you short. Right. So there's
Okay.
someone who's going to school. They've been on this grade for a long time. They've been failing. What must they do? Should they give up or should they, persist and go on and go on? What should they do? You've been doing something for a long time. I mean, you've give up everything. Whatever you are doing is the only thing that you left with. Do you give up? What do you do?
If that person has a talent and is in school and is not doing well in school, the person needs to leave the school. There's something that happened in my school that really pained me so much. I'll tell you the thing before I answer for the second person. Now, there's a guy in my class. This guy is not very bright. He fails almost all the time. But I know he can play the saxophone very well. But there's something that they did to him that really pained me so much. They seized the saxophone and they forced him to read his book. You see, one guy told me something one day. He said, if you make someone focus on their weakness, they will only be left with strong weaknesses. Why would they take his saxophone? They are killing a guy's talent to force him on doing something. That is it. So because someone like him, he might need to give up on school because it
So,
is
but listen,
defining
Toje, listen. Someone comes in a village, right? And then the saxophone, no one believes on such things. No one has ever seen someone doing well through a saxophone. So, but the only thing that they want him to do is school because you are young and he's young. They cannot say stay at home and do a saxophone. They haven't even really seen that. You can see that is like his talent is matured, but his parents haven't seen that, and even himself probably hasn't believed that he's good on the saxophone. You get what I'm saying? So, but
and
school is proven that if you go to school, you become a teacher, you'll work, you'll find something out. So that's why sometimes maybe they're pushing him to do school. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is this, you see, why should you go to school? Who should go to school and who shouldn't go to school? You see, if you come from a good background, where everything is set, I tell you, don't go to school. There's no need for you to go to school. Only thing that you need to do, you just need a good background, because once you have a good background, it's easy for you to maneuver with anything that you do. Let me give you an example with Forex, right? So let's take that you come from let's take myself, I have a kid now. So my kid, I know that I went to school myself, I've got a degree, I've got an honors, right? I saw that it didn't work. So there's no way that I'm going to encourage my kids to go to school and then go and do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen that that's not the way of how things works about. But for someone who has never seen that, the only way to make it is to go to school. Then through school, they're going to find something that's going to align with their life, you know, because a lot of people, they get to do something, but they don't know. You know, when I was back in the school, right? Yeah.
For something like that, school is basically like their safety net. Something like that, if you understand me. Like, how do I explain it? Like, in case they can't really monetize their talent, they use the school work as, like, how do I explain it? Like a backup plan. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Yeah, I see. Because let me tell you one thing. So most of the people, you know, back at home, right? So there's this one guy where I come from in my village. He's doing law and he's doing well. So everyone now wants to do law because now it makes sense. It's something that they see. You see, even me, when I went to varsity, I didn't know what I wanted to do. The only thing that I wanted to do, I said, no, I just want to be in a good space of things. I want to go do engineering. I didn't even know. Actually, at first, I wanted to do mining. Then I went to school. They said, mining is finished. They choked me on civil engineering. I didn't even know what it meant. I understood after when I was doing my third year. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I learned from that? What showed me is that it showed me that in life you can do anything. It's a matter of you putting yourself. So if you put your mind on anything, you can do it. Me, my mind was that I wanted to do mining. I went in there. I said there was no space. They put me to civil engineering. I didn't understand what was it for 3 years. Trust me, I didn't know what was it. 3 years, but I was passing, but I didn't know what was going on. You know, I was just, okay, fine, I'm there. I just want to find myself in a good space. Yeah.
It's because you were determined. You were determined to pass, you were determined to do well, and you did well.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say, my point on this is that people can do well on anything they want to do, you know. So there are quite a number of people, you are right, like who are not good at school and all that. Trust me, the school is not the way to go. But if now you don't have anything in hands, no one is going to listen to you. I mean, why should I listen to you if you fail to even pass grade 12? You come from a bad background. There's no one who has got potential where you come from. No one is going to listen to you. So that's why now we say you should go to school in that case. But if now I see Tojek is a millionaire, I mean, he's not even interested in school, I will listen to Tojek to say, okay, who is your father? And you tell me, oh, my father is a Tojek. Then I want to get interested because I see the background where you come from. There's, you know, people who have done something. So there's high chances that even yourself, you can do well. You get what I'm trying to say? So for myself now, I'm going to have kids, but my kids are not going to go to school. You see, I'm an advanced programmer. So my kids are going to do programming. So I'll just take them to school till grade 8. After that, normal school. There's no need for that. So because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show them the basics and how they do it.
If you know Nigerians, especially the people from the Igbo side, they are the most successful. Let me tell you what they do. They go to school.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, we have primary and secondary school. So what they do is they just finish up their secondary school, right? And they don't go to university, and they focus all in on the business. And there's one thing about these guys, I don't know, their focus is so straight that whatever business they go to, they always succeed. They don't care whether they go to school or not, because they know that most of these people, their family is relying on them, their parents relying on them, their whole family is relying on them. So there's no how they wouldn't want to do well. And I believe in what you said. Once you're determined to do anything in life, you will achieve it. Once you put in all your energy and all your effort. But the problem is, people are determined on the wrong things.
Yeah, I see.
They place value on the wrong things.
I mean, not really. It's not really wrong things. People are determined on what they see. You know, seeing something is better than hearing. Like I said, where I come from, there's some guy who was doing something. People believed on it because that guy rose in front of them. But if now you're going to come and talk about something that has never been seen, it's like you coming to a village where people believe that being a teacher, being a nurse, being whatever, it's normal. And then you come in there and you say, want to become a millionaire. Those people who think that you're being funny because it's not common. You see, in their mind, they've never seen that. They don't believe it. But if someone does it, then they will see it and then they will start following. That's where you have passion. It's hard to have passion on something that you have never seen. You know, only small percentage of people believe on something that they have never seen. That's why not everyone is a millionaire today.
That's the
You
truth.
see, that's why we've got less people who are millionaires at the top compared to the poor masses. We've got so many poor masses because people, they are scared to take risks. You know, a person is already in a risk situation. I mean, we are already in a corona situation. What are you afraid of? I mean, what are you afraid of?
When Steve Jobs was talking about the iPod, everybody around Steve Jobs said he's stupid. But at the end of the day, Apple is worth almost $1 trillion from an idea that was once called stupid. The same thing for Bezos, the same thing for Bill Gates. The thing is, if you totally believe in that dream and you give it all your energy and your all, you will achieve it. That's the way it is.
Yeah, as I'm saying, that it's few people who believe in something that has never been done. That's why I've never heard that there's a billionaire who has been working. A 9-to-5 billionaire, none. You can check. I haven't heard of one. I bet on you. I tried to check. There's no billionaire whom they say this one is a doctor. He has been working. This one is a what? No. Inventors. Invent something. You talk about being a millionaire. You'll talk about being a billionaire. If you don't invent anything, you just become a normal person. You just be fine, but you will never become a billionaire. It's impossible. None. You will never name any of the guys who are up there who are billionaires who have never invented something. You invent something, then we can talk about saying, oh, this guy, oh, there's something. But if now I've never had a 9-to-5, they say this 9-to-5 is a billionaire, none. And trust me, not to say I'm trying to bash anyone or anything. Not to say we were bashing school, but we're saying since 2013, I went to school since 2013. Trust in me. All the guys who are working, you cannot name one who is working, who's a millionaire right now. So what does that mean to people? I mean, is it the right path that you're supposed to take? But there's people like myself. We went to the same school, but now I'm a millionaire. But what did I do that you didn't do wrong? So if now it took you almost 8 years as a person and then you cannot do that, then it means you must do something. You see, a person must do something because we understand that you need to go to school, but trust in me, now you are still young as a person, you must take, you see what you're doing. You are awake now, you're trying to find ways, you are learning from different people, you know, you're building yourself. You don't even know whether what you're doing is going to work, but you believe in yourself. You see what I'm saying? But what people focus on, they focus on the end price. You know what I'm saying? So, but you, like myself, when we started, trust in me, I didn't have anything, nothing. But I will do. I believed in myself. Like you see, sometimes when you do something, it's good when you see it. But not everyone has got the opportunity to see things and follow them. So you need to create a vision in your mind and then stick to that vision, even then, okay, because whatever you do, that's going to make you a better person. You will experience problems. You see, so whatever you're going to do, there will be challenges. But if now you know where you're going, challenges are there to build you. So, but if now you're that person who's not aware, you're just focusing on nice things, surely you're not going to build anything. And trust me, when you're at the top, you see, at wherever I am now, anything that I do, it brings me money. Anything that I do right now, it brings me money. Me going to do something simple, it brings me money. But I have to dig the ground. So what matters is the foundation should be strong. If your foundation is not solid, trust me, you won't have any good endings. You see, and don't expect to be like this. So the main thing with people, especially on what I'm doing, is that they get misled. You know, they look at ahead. You know, even when you go to school, you go to grade 10, grade whatever, up until you go to varsity, then you graduate. You don't just wake up in the morning, even when you're smart, and then you become a doctor or anything. You need to learn what to do. So even on this business that we're doing, you need to understand it. So the good part is that now you have got John Ghatti, you have got the PWR. It simplifies your life. Instead of you having to take all that long route that you're supposed to take, now you take it in a short space of time. And if you're smart, then you start making money because you have got someone who has went through the route and they understand what's going on. So it's much easier for you.
That's the thing. You got it completely. Yeah. Elon Musk said, the amount of money you make is in direct proportion to the problem you solve. You've solved the problem for people. People have troubles studying the market and all of that. What did you do? You built a robot to solve that problem. Now you're making money from the solution. I was
That's what I'm
living with a
saying.
guy. That's it.
Yeah.
Legally living. I totally believe
So
in it.
hence I was saying, you will never point that they say this guy is a 9 to 5, is a billionaire. You will never find none. There's none. Trust me, he's not there. Because trust me, going to school is just going to equip you to be able to pay your bills. Let's look at someone who get, because if now you're working and you're focusing on working, you can't help anyone at your house. So let's believe that you're the strong one in your family. It's 5 of you. You are the strongest one. I mean, normally in families, you'll have those who cannot do for themselves. But if now you are the only one who's strong, and then now you're still focusing on a job that's giving you maybe 20,000. Let's take you get paid 20,000. How are you going to help other people? You can't help other people because you cannot help yourself as well. You need to pay for rent. You need to pay for your car. You need to pay. Yeah.
Either they suffer or their family suffers.
Yes.
That's the thing. People like that, they end up giving almost all their money to their family and them now suffering. One guy said something, education from school will make you a living, but self-education and self-improvement will make you a fortune. Because school will equip you to be equipped in a job, but what you do to improve on your skills is what will make you a fortune. All the things you are doing right now, Mr. John, did you learn it in school?
No, I did civil engineering. I had to do programming for a year by myself. None of what I'm doing. Like I said, I felt like I tell you, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just wanted to go in a good space of things. So here is the thing. That's why people, they don't get it right. We say when you take risks, take your risk, but always always be on a good side. I said, okay, fine. I was from varsity. I said, okay, I just want to do anything that's going to put me on a good state. I said, okay, anything that's civil engineering, I'm going to do it. Then I happened to find out, okay, fine. What I wanted to do, it was finished. And I said, I jumped on something that I didn't even know. I started to understand what I was doing after 3 years. For 3 years, I didn't understand what was I doing, but I was doing it. But for the sake that I wanted to be on a good space of things, then I ended up finding something that's meant to me. But I didn't know that I'll be like this. But because of the energy that I put and the energy that I put on myself, that's where it got me here. So sometimes the energy that you put on yourself and the people you hang around yourself, you'll end up finding what you're looking for. You see, because sometimes if now you are a person whom you want to be successful, but you're not aligning yourself like a successful person. Your behavior, the way you act is not right. You will always not meet right people. You see, that's why you find some people say, oh, me, I always date wrong people. Me, I always date wrong people. They play me and all that. It's because the way you align yourself, People first need to respect. You need to respect yourself. There's no one who's going to respect you if you don't respect yourself. It doesn't matter whether you're a woman or you're a man. For you attract who you are. There's no, I mean, you're going to attract people who are like you.
That's the thing. You see, when someone goes to a new school, most people, if you notice, if I go to a new school, for the first week, I might not have any friends. Why? Because people are starting to study your energy. Then in the second week, you attract the people that you emit. You emit a certain type of energy, a certain type of positive, a certain type of attitude. Then you attract that kind of people to you. Look at the smartest person in a room. They are always around other smart people. Look at the dumbest person in a room. They are always around other dumb people, except they make the decision to change.
True.
You attract what you give out. If people see you as a bad person, you will have bad. They will come to you. That's the way it is. Except to make the conscious decision to do. You always attract that kind of person. Yeah, you're correct, 100%.
Yeah, so it's like that. So it's like that. At the end of the day, trust me, you don't really need to have money to become successful. First, it starts with you. So that's why all the time. So me, when I take people, I try in all means to bring their minds to what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you find yourself doing something there, but you are far there. I mean, let's say you have got a smaller, you have got an account of $100, but now you want to live like someone who has got the $10,000 account. You're not going to break through. You won't break through because the alignment and where you are is different. You are literally there, but you are not using your resources. Always use what you have to better yourself. You see, because someone out there, we all started from somewhere. You see, it doesn't mean that we just started from sky and all that, and then I have to blow up and all that. No, no, no. I had to work down. You know, I have to. And trust me, when you are working, trust me, good things will come to you. Good things comes to those who are already on the dance floor. So you see, even now you are not dancing on the right attitude. Trust me, there's no way that good things are going to come to you. It's like you now writing a test. If you studied, something will come what you studied. But if you didn't study, nothing will come. So meaning you won't learn anything. So even next time you won't know what to do because in the beginning you didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. That's how people should do it. You see, because trust me, everyone has got 24 hours, meaning that everyone has got a chance of being successful. But people, we don't take risks. That's why not everyone is a millionaire. That's why we've got so many poor masses. People are scared. How about if I lose this? But you're already in a risky situation. What's stopping you? It's Corona now. You haven't been making money for almost 3 months, but you're telling us that you're scared. What are you scared of? You are literally in debt. You're literally in debt. You are about to lose your job, but you're telling us now you are scared of losing. What are you scared of? I mean, a person is scared of losing something for 2 months than losing something that's gonna bend them for their whole life.
Right. The biggest risk is not taking any risk at all. And that's the thing people don't understand. Life is a game of risk. The fact that I'm talking to you is a risk. So why, see, one guy said the biggest risk is not taking any risk at all. Life is a game of taking risk. When you start a business, it's a risk. When you go to work, it's a risk. Some things that you even think are very risky are not as risky as you think they are. You going to work is actually a very big risk. It might even be bigger than you taking the decision to start a business, to quit your job. Risk taking is a skill, and people have to know when to take risk.
Yeah, so it's like that. And one thing I need to tell you, like you see, I'm watching you. I've been looking at your profile. You see your profile, right? The growth is small, right? But what's good is that you're having people who have got the same mindset as you. There's some people who have got, it's like you being an artist now. You have got how many followers? You have got 2 million followers. But you find that only 2% of those followers are building you.
True.
You see that? So, but you are building yourself and your followers, you've got almost how much? 6,000 something. And I trust in me, the small growth that you're putting in, you'll find that almost 80% of those people, they are following you. They are with you. That's better than someone who's having, this is an advice I want to give you. That's better than someone who's already grasping a lot of people who are not bringing value to him. Like myself now. Our page, the main thing is we don't mind losing all people. You know, we're clearing people, clear all the people who are busy. We want to have only positive people who wants to innovate, people who wants to be millionaires, people who wants to kill poverty. That's my aim in my followership. So even yourself, you see that you've got that amount. But trust in me, the group that you have, people that you follow there, it's proper. There's quality. You know, when they say someone has got quality followers, that's what you have. You want to have people who shares the same vision as you. You see what I'm saying? So when I know that, okay, when this guy joins, I know, hey, there's a group of people that are gonna come. They're gonna preach the same way that you have, because you are the leader. You see, whoever is within the group here, I lead everyone who's under me. You see what I'm saying? And I have the way. I trust in me. If I can touch you, sit with me. There's no way you're not gonna make money, because I know how to make money now. Whoever sits with me, I know how to make money. So you know, there's no way that if I could sit with someone, they won't make money. It's impossible. It's impossible, because I know the tricks. I know what needs to be done. You see what I'm saying? So now it's better, because everyone that we have in our group, we're building them. We're building them to say, okay, fine. This is how we do things. This is how. So some people, sometimes when I put the captions, you know, it should be painful so that you can move. I don't. If you could check nicely my captions, those are the captions that needs to hit your emotions. It should be painful so that you can start moving. I'm not gonna be nice and be comfortable with you, because I want you to do something, because I understand you're not happy. You know, I mean, people who are here, 80%, they're not happy. They're not financially stable. You know, they've been trying, things are not nice. So what do? All the time, whenever we put it, we want it to hit you on your heart so that you can start moving. That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? So whoever follows me, they know that when I follow this brother, I need to understand that this is how we roll. And you know, we believe in positivity. Anything that comes in, whether it's negative, we bring it back in a positive way and we learn from that. So I experienced so many opportunities. Trust me, I've got quite a number of people, a lot of people, almost 2,000 people. I handle all of them. 2,500 people. One man handling all those people, rich people, poor people, middle class, all those people. You know, it's a matter of mindset. But you sit with them and understand, okay, fine. And I had to call all of them, talk to them. Okay, what's your problem? What's that? You can imagine. You see, but it's a matter of the mindset. You bring people, you make them, okay, guys, this is the vision. This is what we're working for. So let's focus on the vision. So even when something wrong goes, even when something bad happens, people already know that, okay, such things has to happen, but what do we do? You know why people start and give up? Because they were almost looking for good things. When bad things happens, they don't know what to do next. They don't have anyone to talk to. You know, let's take now, I'm your mentor now. You come and tell me that I failed. And then what I said, I don't give you a solution. That way you feel like there's no way to move. But you see, but if now you're with people who have already, you know, there's nothing that's a problem to me. I don't believe in problems. I believe in only solutions. When something comes to me, we bring it back. We put it back in a way where we learn. Because trust me, under this PWR, right, I've done almost 7 updates. And those updates were based with people that, so if someone said, hey, John, this thing blew my account. This thing, what happened? So I said, okay, for what happened? Then we build from there. We build from there. You see, we are building, but at the end of the day, so we are not complete, but we understand that through people finding I cannot find it by myself, but through people will come and say, this is a problem, then I fix it. This is a problem. So you see, but if I take it in a negative way, I'll say, he's against me. While he's not, he's building our product. So if it works for him, it works for me. We're all winning. You see, so it's a matter of win-win, mutualism. You know, that's how they call it, mutualism. So that's how we believe on it. Yeah.
Every app updates from time to time. You notice you have to update an app for you to move forward because they accept the mistakes and they work on the mistakes. They don't take it negatively. Assuming every app owner start taking the feedback negatively, they won't grow.
True.
They grow from they call it, I think I call it positive criticism. Positive criticism. You take it and you improve. You take it and improve. But some people have so much ego and so much arrogance that they don't take to mistakes. They don't accept correction. They don't accept that they made a mistake. That's the problem.
That's why they don't make it. That's why they don't make it. They won't make it.
So people start calling people scams. They call this thing. There's a guy, he offers a course. He teaches people how to sell stuff online. Now, the thing is, people buy the program, and so people don't get results, and they now go online and start making a lot of noise. They'll always blame the person. They always blame the program. Meanwhile, they never ask themselves a question. What am I doing wrong myself? It's an ego problem. So I believe now there are probably some people that will say PWR doesn't work.
True. We have that.
You feel
we have that. You see, we have that. But like I'm saying, you know, I get to sit down with them and then understand their story. And only to find out most of them, they didn't understand how it works. But we don't bash them. We just sit them with them and say, okay, fine, this is how it works about 1, 2, 3. Some become persistent. I don't want this anymore. I want this and this and that. You have that. It's part of business. Within a business, a successful business, you will experience problems. So if now you're not comfortable with problems, don't do a business. Go work 9 to 5 and become broke and work for bills, you know, and pay for bills. That's what 9 to 5 means. It means you start applying your bills. You work and you pay your bills, then you're done. You wait for another money. It doesn't matter. Someone who's working, someone can get paid 100,000, 200,000. They're all the same. At the end of the day, they're waiting for their salary. If they don't get paid, trust me, their life will go down. So at the end of the day, if you are young, try something. You don't really need to try for it. There's so many things online. There's so many things that you can do. There's so many people out there worldwide who are making money. You don't really, they won't really teach you something, but the fact that you know that you put your mind there. So this is what I wanted to do. I have a little brother, right? So I was telling my girlfriend to say, okay, fine. There's this guy, so I think he's doing e-commerce and stuff like that. So what I want to do, I want to put my brother. So I don't care whether it scares him or it doesn't give him the good energy. What I want my brother to believe that it's possible to make money. So the fact that if he puts that in his mind, then he'll go and study himself. Because that guy won't really give him the recipe. But if he puts in his mind that what he's doing has money, he's going to make money, and he's going to come up with the own solution, and it's going to be right. That's what I did. So yeah, that's how it is. So you see, so there's so many things that you can do. So don't be here buckling and say, you know, I didn't get, because trust me, there's so many people who graduated, but they're not going to get jobs this year. So does it mean that your life is stuck? There are so many people, almost 90 to 80% of people who graduated last year, they're not going to get jobs. And trust me, if you're still believing on that you're going to break through by a job, you are in the wrong place. I mean, this era of the time, if you're still believing that you're going to break through by getting a job, you need to wake up. You are young, you have got internet, you have got Instagram, you have got people like me, you have got people like Project. We're trying to show you how it's done. You see, it's your choice. No one is forcing you. I mean, your situation, you can tell. I mean, you're not in a good space financially. It's bad. There's no need for us to try to motivate someone and convince. No, you know it's bad. You need to do something. You are not happy. The fact that you're not making money, it's clear. Look at yourself wherever you are. I don't see you, but I can feel it. I can see. You see, so they're gonna retrench a lot of people now. So what do? You're gonna go back home, you eat that money? No, try something, replenish, you know, replenish. That's what I was doing. Very soon, I'm gonna start doing real estate. I'm gonna go and do those such things. But what you need money. So I was gonna find I need to save money. Then I build a house, I sell it. I build a house, I sell it. Then I know I'm gonna make big bucks. That's how it is. But I'm not just gonna jump on it now. I need to make my money. You know, make my money. Then I know I build something, sell it. Build something, I sell it. Then still do the same thing. So that's how you become rich. If you can be able to make 1 million, you can be able to make 2 million. If you can struggle to make 1 million, means you cannot make 2 million. So please stop dreaming like that. If you cannot flip $100, you cannot make $200. So that's how it is. It doesn't matter about the equity. If you're struggling to make that little money that you have, then it means you are struggling to handle the little you have. How if we give you $1 million, you'll go crazy. You find you're doing wrong things. So you see, start with the little that you have and build yourself. You know, so yeah, that's what we have for people. It's a matter of that. So that's why when I tell people, when you come to me, yeah, you can talk.
The moment you don't have resources, you become resourceful. And I agree with everything you said about jobs. There's even a statistic that when I saw this statistic, it shocked me a lot. 80% of people that graduate, they don't even do what they studied in university. So I might have graduated with accounts. Then when I grow up, I might not even do anything related to accounts. 80% of people are like that.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like, no, the thing is, I don't blame people because you don't know. You know, you just want good life, like I'm saying. So, you know, if you come from a background where now everyone is looking at you, all you need is you just want to find yourself in a good space of things. So you will do anything that's going to lead you to good things. Because it's proven that when you go to school, you'll work and then you'll be fine. But it's not proven that you're going to be rich. You know, that's the problem with working. That's why people get it wrong. You will go to school and find a job. But trust me, when reality kicks in, you will understand that I've been playing myself. Some people have been working now for 10 years, but they still look like they're looking for a job. How sad is that? Someone has been working for 10 years, but there's no change. You know, you were young. I mean, you were young. Look, when you were at school, you were dreaming, I want to drive a Lamborghini. I want to drive a Porsche. I want to stay on that estate. But now, you don't dream about that anymore. Because of what? Because of the situation at which you're at. I mean, trust me, you can quit that job and start something. Start small and build yourself. It's better to suffer while building yourself. And why do you suffer building someone's, you know, because they can literally kick you anytime. Because if they say now the company cannot make money anymore, you're the first person to kick. But you are working so hard. You wake up in the morning, you don't sleep, trying to find solution. But now when bad things happen, you are the first person to be kicked out. You see, you're playing yourself now. So you see when you believe in a job and stuff like that's what happens to people. Because people, what they do, they'll work so hard, you know. Someone doesn't sleep, you know, create motivate, but for the CEO, and they get paid less, man. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? You woke up in the morning, you do all that job and everything, but at the end of the day, the outcome, you know, it's less. You know, so if now you want to work, you're not going to get paid on your time. You're going to get paid based on time. You see, and we come in and then you get paid get paid based on skill. I'll just come in and with an idea, and then I
Yes,
get
and
paid
you
the
have
amount that
special.
you have never seen and not even gonna think of. You see, so it's not a matter of your hard work. We don't care. No one cares about you working hard, busting there. No, we care about what you're
The
bringing,
funny
the
part,
value. Are you there to solve problems? Yes, then we're ready to work and we give you money.
the richest men in the world aren't the men
Yeah.
that work the hardest. I had a guy on my podcast, makes millions of dollars. He told me something. He said, poor people are the people that trade time for money. They're the ones that trade time for
Yeah.
money. That the moment you can make money without being restricted by time, and the moment you can make money when you're sleeping, that's when you're making real money. That's when you're becoming a millionaire. For example, Jeff Bezos goes to sleep and he still makes millions of dollars. He wakes up, he's still making millions of dollars. He doesn't go to work, he's still making millions of dollars. He sleeps, he doesn't make. If Jeff Bezos decides to sleep for a whole week, his account will still be filled. But there are some people that if they sleep for a whole week, money won't come in. And that's why I respect what you do, man. And one day I'll get you on my podcast. And I'll get you on my podcast very soon. I'll send you a DM.
I have to. No, I have to. I'm seeing you. Not a problem. I'm watching you as well. You know, as long as you building up and you building yourself, and then you shouldn't give up on what you're doing. Believe in yourself. I can see you almost coming from where I was coming from. As long as you believe in yourself, I tell you, always preach the same thing. Consistency is very important. I tell you, consistency is very important. You will break through. People who never believed in you, they will end up believing on you. Same thing, you preach the same thing. You don't change. Same thing time and again. We've been using PWR since 5 years ago. We're gonna still use it for the next 5 years. If, like I'm saying, everyone who's following me, 80%, they will end up using it. All of them. See, that's the good. All of them, because we preach the same thing. You never find me next time talking about this, next time talking about that. No. We do the same thing. So yeah, anyway, we wanted to share this. We don't normally do this, but we do it sometime. But we just wanted to catch up with people, bring people, come down. You have time now. It's time now, innovate something, try new things, change your setup, change how you do things. Trust me, you got it. You got it. So yeah, it's time now. Even maybe if you're doing something and now it's not showing up, it will show up. Just have to put some energy and learn from other people. Take ideas out there. YouTube, you can find anything. Trust me. Go to YouTube. Yeah, and you talk to us and all that. It's not a problem. You can talk to me, and if now maybe you're a graphic designer, you say, "Okay, John, this is how you blow up." Because trust me, you say, "Hey, John, I've done something. I don't want you. I'm not going to employ you." Just say, "I've done something." If now it's something proper, we'll put it for you. Then it will blow you up. That's how it is.
I learned everything through YouTube, man. I didn't pay a dime. Just the internet. See, people they complain that they don't know what to do. They don't know this. You have YouTube, you have Google. Just dedicate 1 hour a day, and I'm telling you, you will move first places. And the last thing I like to say about consistency is this. I ask you, if you go to the gym for 10 hours one day, you won't see any results. But if you go to the gym for 1 hour every single day, consistently, working hard, you will see results. It's not about just hustling one day and you don't see results and you stop. It's about hustling every day and being consistent, even when you don't see the results. That is why I say consistency, patience, and resilience. Those 3 things. That is CPR. Consistency, patience, and resilience. I've talked to many people. If they had been impatient, they wouldn't have been where they are today. Just from their virtue of consistency. I hear a guy, he wakes up every single day, $0 in his bank account, hustling every single day, just so he can make his big break. And today, he's a multi-millionaire. Because of what? He was consistent. Nothing else.
Consistency is part of progress. So you must be consistent. Whatever you're doing, keep on doing it. You'll get it right one day. Don't look at other people. The problem with people, when you want to do something, you want to be like someone. You don't know what I've went through. You see? But you can learn from me. That's why people get it wrong. Don't look at other people and then you want to be like them. No. Learn from them and see what wrong have you been doing then you can push them. Don't look at somebody you don't know and say, I want to be like them, I want to be like them, I want to beat them, and no. Learn from them. Use them as a motivation to say, even when they're doing something that's not right, but you are doing for the best. You know, in class, right? It's like there's five, just think we've got 5 people. There's 3 people. Okay, there's 3 people. Someone is cheated, like, you know, someone who has been using cheat, and then you started, and then he beats you. This one is going to motivate you because you know that, okay, I worked hard, but what's wrong? What did this one do? So that you'll be curious to do more. But him, because he has been cheating, there's no curiosity. But that will build you, because next time you'll have to study more and then get more marks. And what makes you a better person, and then makes you better on what you do. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. For those who tuned in, we're gonna leave this on our share it. You can watch it and build yourself. Take whatever it makes sense to your life. We're not forcing anyone to take this. It's a matter of you choosing what makes sense in your life. You see, you didn't pay for this, it's for free. So yeah, it's a matter of us trying to give back, and then making sure that everyone out there who are going through tough times, who want solutions and answers, we give it them to you. So do yourself a favor. It's time now. Wake up. You need to wake up now. If you have been sleeping, it's time to wake up now. You know, you need to make money, because you know money is loyal. You can try to act nice. Money is loyal, my friend. You see, through these tough times, people who don't have money are the ones who are suffering the most.
True.
Are the ones who are suffering the most. So it's time now. The focus is you making money. This thing called poverty needs to be killed. And you know how we do it. We specialize on killing poverty. So if you hear poverty is giving you problems, you know who to talk to. So guys, we'll see you soon. Project, keep well, keep doing the best job, and be consistent, you get it there. You are in the right place, and then yeah, you're in the right path, keep it on, and then yeah, see you soon.
See you soon. Stay blessed.